Sisters. All right, so let's go over our plan for today. I am so excited to teach you a couple of songs from one of my favorite musicals, The Sound of Music. It's a really popular movie. I wonder if you've seen it or heard of it. I love The Sound of Music. Today we're going to sing two songs from that movie, and we're also going to keep a steady beat. Plus, we will sing our song from a couple of weeks ago. Do you remember Bonjour, mes amis? All right, let's get singing. Before we do anything, let's start with a mindful moment. Let's listen to this beautiful music written by Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein. Feel your body relax with the sounds of the orchestra. Can you hear that high violin sound? Take a deep breath in, please. Bring those arms up. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Big, long, deep breaths. Another deep breath in. This song is called Edelweiss. And Edelweiss is a little flower. It does grow here in America, but it's very common in Austria, where The Sound of Music takes place. This song is named after that flower, Edelweiss. The flower is really like a national symbol for the country. Let's do another deep breath in, bring those shoulders up and down. Bonjour, mes amis. Bonjour, mes amis. Can you sing with me? Ready? Here we go. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour, mes amis. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis. Hello, my friend. Will you sing with me again? Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour, mes amis. Bonjour, mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis. Hello, my friends. Hi, second grade. All right, so we're talking about this movie musical called The Sound of Music. It's actually a movie musical and a stage musical. So you can probably figure out what the difference is. If it's a movie musical, you go to the movies. You see it on your TV screen. You see it as a film. If it's a stage musical, that means you're going to the theater and you're seeing the performers perform live. The Sound of Music was a stage musical first. It opened on Broadway in 1959, and then it became a movie in 1965. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story of The Sound of Music. I don't want to tell you too much because I want you to watch the movie. You know, this is a great time to watch something new and different. You might have more free time. Your family might be home a lot more than they were before the quarantine, and you might be looking for something new to watch. Why don't you suggest The Sound of Music? Tell your family Mrs. Fraser loves this movie. So The Sound of Music, the story goes like this. There's a family. There's 7 children. That's a lot of kids. And they live with their dad. And the dad wants to hire a nanny to take care of them. And this is a big job. The nanny is going to take care of all of 7 children. And she will also teach them. She will be responsible for everything. So the father hires this girl named Maria. She's the lead character in The Sound of Music. And Maria comes to take care of the children. It doesn't go well at first because the children aren't very well behaved. In fact, they don't like Maria and they want her out. So they're not very kind to her. And the father's kind of mean because he just wants them to be like soldiers, like military, always do the right thing, wear a uniform. You know, he's a captain in the army. So they kind of all disagree about things. But eventually, Maria teaches them music. And when the father hears them sing for the first time, he realizes that Maria is a good nanny and she should stay. Now, they don't call her a nanny. They actually call her a governess. Kind of an old-fashioned word, but she was a governess for the family. And she teaches them music, and they're all really talented. All the kids sing, and they're amazing. When I was a kid watching this movie, I thought to myself, I want to have a family like the Von Trapps. I want all my children to sing like that. A lot of things happen. I don't think I should say much else, but that's basically the story. I hope you can watch it. If you watch it, let me know what you think. Now, because it's a musical, there are lots of songs in The Sound of Music. And today we're going to do 2 of those songs. I'm going to sing it for you. I'll have the words on the screen. Please sing along. Then we're going to sing together with sort of a karaoke version of the music. And we're going to just try to do it. Then we will put a steady beat to the song. Maybe we can use our cups. I have a cup here, or I even made a shaker cup, so we could use that. Or if you want, we can just clap or tap your table, any way that you want to keep a steady beat. We're going to keep a steady beat with these 2 songs. The first song is called Doe a Deer. Doe a deer, a female deer, ray a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, long a note to follow. So tea a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough. Oh, oh, oh. Can we try it again? Sing with me. Doe a deer, a female deer. Doe a deer, a female deer. Ray a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, long a note to follow. So tea a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough. Oh, oh, oh. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So do. It's a fun song to sing, but those are actually the notes for music. You may have heard Mr. Z or Mrs. Fraser use those syllables when we warm up our voices. Do, re, mi. Can you repeat after me? Mi, re, do. Those are actual notes of music. And if you have a piano keyboard near you, you can find those notes. You can find do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm going to show you on my keyboard. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All right, here's something you may not know. Those notes, those beginning notes in music, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on, have hand symbols, or hand signals rather. Hand signals. Do you want to learn them? All right, see if you can follow Mrs. Fraser. Do, just a fist down. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re. go. All right, here's the music, and we will try to sing together. Ready? Let's keep that steady beat. Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run, so a needle pulling thread, love, a note to follow suit, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. How'd you do? All right, let's do another song from The Sound of Music. This song is called My Favorite Things. Do you have some favorite things that you could tell me about? Your favorite food, your favorite TV show, your favorite game to play? I bet you have a lot of favorites. I thought I should share some of my favorites. I made this little video sharing some of my favorite things. Check it out. Playing the recorder. My first cup of coffee in the morning. In my favorite mug. My favorite fruit. Pineapple. Making waffles for my family. Here. Oh, and eating them too. Having fresh flowers in my house. Reading a good book. Going for walks outside, especially on a beautiful sunny day. My favorite sports team, the Red Sox. Cuddling with my kitty. This is Winnie. Playing cards with my family. And Winnie. Playing Fortnite. Playing the piano, especially Mozart. So those were some of my favorite things. But you know what my most favorite thing is? Singing and hearing you sing. I love hearing the students sing. It really is the best part of my day. And most of the time when I'm in that music room singing with you guys, I think to myself, I have the best job in the world. I wish I could hear you sing right now. Hey, I would love it if you feel like you know these songs from The Sound of Music, or maybe Bonjour mes amis. You want to send me a video of you singing? I would love it. It doesn't even have to be the whole song. It can be a really small clip. All right, let's hear the song, My Favorite Things. My Favorite Things by Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. All right, so now we're going to try to play our steady beat with the music to My Favorite Things. And the song goes a little fast, but our beat goes a little bit slow. It's kind of interesting. We're going to do a slower beat to our faster song. You want to try it with me? Let's not even sing this time. Let's just listen and keep the steady beat. So I'm using my shaker cup. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and steady. This is the music of Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein. Nice and steady. How about tap your table or your desk? Is your beat looking just like mine? 1, 2, 1, 2. How about shake it? Awesome! All right, now our challenge will be to sing and keep the steady beat. Are you ready? Here we go. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. I hope you were singing and shaking your cup right along with me. Now, I encourage you to go back on this video and watch this again and pick out those songs. Practice Do a Deer. Practice the hand signals. Why not? Practice My Favorite Things. Keep a steady beat and think about your own favorite things. I would love to hear from you. Send me a picture, a video, or just an email telling me what your favorite things are. I would love it. It's been awesome making music with you, second grade. See you next time. Okay, second grade, our lesson is over, but the fun doesn't have to stop. Check out this document that was sent home in the email with all your online learning stuff. There are lots of links to videos on YouTube. You can watch a little bit of The Sound of Music and sing along. Don't forget to send us an email. Let Mr. Z and I know what you're doing. Send us a picture or a video or just send us a note. We would love to hear from you. The words to the songs are on the next slides. Go a Deer, My Favorite Things, written by Richard Rogers and Oscar Hammerstein. Sing and have fun. Bye.